Liverpool have just pulled off another sensational transfer, sealing the deal for a world-class striker in what stands as yet another record-breaking move under the fresh new era at Anfield. Coming hot on the heels of Florian Wirtz's groundbreaking arrival, the Reds have once again sent shockwaves through the football world by snapping up a proven goal scorer who could redefine their attack for years to come. While the fee might be slightly lower than the Wirtz deal, this signing still ranks among the most expensive in Liverpool's history. And it shows just how fiercely the club is determined to rebuild and dominate under Arne Slot. With key forwards like Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota expected to exit, Liverpool knew they had to act fast. And they absolutely delivered. But hold on. Before we unpack every thrilling detail of this blockbuster signing, there are other exciting Liverpool developments happening right now that you simply can't afford to miss. Trust me, things are heating up at Anfield like never before.
Liverpool have reached a full agreement with Bournemouth for the transfer of highly rated Hungarian left-back Milos Kerkez, with the deal now considered complete pending only a medical and official announcement. The 20-year-old defender is set to become the Reds' first major signing of the summer under new head coach Arne Slot, in a move that signals Liverpool's intent to refresh key areas of the squad ahead of the 2025-26 campaign. The deal, valued at approximately £45 million and potentially rising to €50 million with performance-based add-ons, represents a strong statement from Liverpool's recruitment team. Kerkez has already agreed personal terms and signed his contract, making the move essentially a formality at this stage. He is expected to travel to Merseyside in the coming days to undergo his medical before being officially unveiled by the club. Kerkez made a significant impression during his time at Bournemouth, combining energy, physicality, and attacking instinct in a way that caught the attention of several top clubs across Europe. He registered 2 goals and 8 assists in 74 appearances for the Cherries, showcasing his potential as both a defensive presence and an offensive threat on the flank. His performances have also earned him regular call-ups to the Hungarian national team, where he has become a key figure despite his young age. Liverpool's interest in Kerkez has been long-standing, as the club continues to look toward the future with an eye on strategic squad evolution. With veteran left-back Andy Robertson approaching the latter stages of his career, the signing of Kerkez is seen as both a competitive addition for the present and a long-term successor for the position. His style of play, marked by speed, aggression, and tactical discipline, aligns well with Liverpool's attacking philosophy, particularly under the anticipated approach of Slot. Barring any unforeseen issues during the medical, Kerkez is expected to join Liverpool's pre-season training in early July. He will become part of a refreshed squad that could include other anticipated arrivals, with the club reportedly working on multiple deals across different positions. The formal announcement is expected shortly after the medical is completed, officially welcoming one of Europe's most promising fullbacks to Anfield. Liverpool defender Jarell Quansah is on the verge of completing a permanent move to Bundesliga champions Bayer Leverkusen, in a deal expected to be worth between £30 million and £35 million. The agreement, which is now in its final stages, includes a smartly structured buyback clause for Liverpool, allowing the Premier League club to retain long-term control over the 22-year-old centre-back's future. While personal terms are believed to be agreed, Quansah is expected to travel to Germany later this week to undergo a medical and sign a contract with Leverkusen that will reportedly run until 2030. Quansah, a product of Liverpool's Kirkby Academy, made his breakthrough into the senior squad in the 2023-24 season under Jurgen Klopp, showing promise with his composure, aerial ability, and ball-playing qualities. However, with fierce competition for places in Liverpool's backline, featuring Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, and emerging talents like Sepp van den Berg, Quansah found regular first-team minutes limited during the 2024-25 campaign, making just 13 appearances in the league. Despite his reduced role, the club remained confident in his potential, having extended his contract last October and regularly featuring him in England's U21 setup. Leverkusen, who are preparing for another Champions League campaign following their title-winning season, see Quansah as a key part of their defensive rebuild under new manager Erik ten Hag. The German club recently sold Jonathan Tah, creating a vacancy in central defense which Quansah is expected to fill. Known for his versatility and maturity beyond his years, he is seen as a long-term asset for Leverkusen, while the inclusion of a buyback clause ensures that Liverpool have the opportunity to re-sign him in the future should he fulfill the promise many within the club believe he holds. Liverpool's decision to include a buyback clause reflects a growing trend in their transfer strategy, where young talents are allowed to leave for regular football abroad but with future options protected. The club used a similar approach in deals involving players like Ki-Jana Hoever and Ryan Brewster. Meanwhile, Quansah's departure could accelerate Liverpool's search for a new central defender, with strong interest reported in Crystal Palace's Mark Gahey. The Reds remain active in the transfer market as they aim to reshape the squad under Arne Slot and build a team capable of challenging on all fronts next season. An official announcement from both clubs is expected once the medical is completed. Liverpool are in advanced negotiations to sign Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak, with the Anfield club working intensely behind the scenes to push through what would be a record-breaking deal for the Magpies. Sources close to the talks suggest Liverpool are eager to secure Isak as a marquee attacking addition this summer and are prepared to offer a fee that Newcastle may find too substantial to turn down. The 24-year-old Swedish international has emerged as one of Liverpool's top transfer targets, with new head coach Arne Slot believed to be a major admirer of the striker's technical quality, intelligent movement, and clinical finishing. Isak enjoyed a stellar 2024-25 campaign with Newcastle, scoring consistently in the Premier League and solidifying his status as one of the most complete centre-forwards in English football. His ability to operate both centrally and in wider attacking roles makes him an ideal fit for Liverpool's dynamic front line. Liverpool's pursuit of Isak comes amid Newcastle's delicate financial fair play situation, with the Magpies reportedly needing to balance their books before the end of June. This has given Liverpool an opportunity to act swiftly, and they are now prepared to submit a package that could exceed £85 to £90 million, potentially setting a new transfer record for Newcastle United. The Merseyside club is believed to be structuring the deal with both upfront payments and performance-related add-ons to make it more appealing. While Newcastle are reluctant to part ways with their star forward, the financial magnitude of Liverpool's proposal, combined with their persistent efforts behind closed doors, may ultimately force a decision. Liverpool, for their part, view Isak as a long-term solution to lead their attack, especially with uncertainties surrounding the futures of several current forwards. Discussions are progressing quickly, and while there are still details to be ironed out, optimism is growing within Liverpool's camp that a breakthrough could be achieved soon. Should the deal go through, it would mark one of the most ambitious signings of the Premier League window and a strong statement of intent from Arne Slot's new era at Anfield. Liverpool have opened discussions with French striker Hugo Ekitike as a potential alternative to Alexander Isak, should their ambitious move for the Newcastle United forward fail to materialise. With both Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota expected to depart Anfield this summer, the club is prioritising the signing of a versatile and clinical striker to lead the line under new manager Arne Slot. Talks with Ekitike's representatives are understood to be at a preliminary but serious stage, with the Paris Saint-Germain forward seen as a cost-effective option compared to the record-breaking fee required to land Isak. Ekitike, who spent the 2024-25 season on loan at Eintracht Frankfurt and rediscovered his form in the Bundesliga, is reportedly open to a move to the Premier League. Liverpool scouts have been monitoring his progress closely and believe he has the raw talent and technical profile to thrive in their system. The 22-year-old was once considered one of the brightest young forwards in France and remains highly rated despite a mixed spell at PSG. His movement, link-up play, and ability to play across the front three make him a strong stylistic fit for Liverpool's attacking philosophy. The club views Ekitike as a player with high upside and considerable room for development under Slot's guidance. Liverpool's need for a new striker has grown urgent, with Núñez increasingly linked to a move away from Anfield amid interest from Spain, and Jota being targeted by clubs in Italy and Saudi Arabia. Both players are believed to be open to new challenges after inconsistent seasons, prompting Liverpool to prepare for a significant reshuffle in the forward department. While Alexander Isak remains the club's top priority, Liverpool are carefully weighing alternatives like Ekitike to avoid being left short in the striker position. The Reds are expected to make a firm decision on which path to pursue in the coming weeks, but it's clear that the club is actively working to ensure their front line is fully restructured ahead of the 2025-26 campaign.